What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 9 of my full playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 4 on the PlayStation 4. In our last part, we had backtracked our way through this level right here called Hit the Road. And if you go over to our stats, you'll see what I did. So, we finally broke all the boxes. The first time through the level, we did not break all the boxes because I think we missed like 2 or 3. So we got all the boxes, so we got that gem. We found the hidden gem, which I believe was in one of the chase sequences. I'm pretty sure when you're getting chased by that car at the end, I think it's during one of the chase sequences. And then we got the green gem, and that was at the end of the first chase sequence. There was this area that you would be in with trash cans on the left. If you spin the trash can, this RC car would pop out of the trash can and there'd be an RC car remote control. And if you walk up to the remote control and spin the remote control, the RC car will start to drive forward. And if you continue to spin it, it'll eventually drive into this nitrous box and blow up, and that's how you get the green gem. And that's really all we did. We died too many times, so we weren't able to get the gem for dying less than 3 times in the level, so we are going to have to redo that at some point. But in this part, we're going to move on, and we're actually going to face the first boss of the game, which is Dr. N. Jin, and his weapon of mass percussion. That giant robot that you see there banging on the drums, that's our first boss. And the level is called Stage Dive. So that's what we're going to do, and that's probably all we're going to get to in this part, because this is a pretty hard boss fight. I haven't done this boss fight before. I've never done it, but I read about it, and it's pretty complicated. It's got 4 main phases to it, and the game saves after each phase. So that's basically what we got to do. So let's head right into it, and you will get a trophy if you beat this boss fight. So let's do it. Stage dive. There should be a cutscene. So we've been building up to this point in this entire level, or this entire world so far. All these post-apocalyptic levels have led to this. A face-off with Dr. N. Jin.
Alright, all you bloodthirsty lunatics. Put your freaky little hands together for Rocket Head! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare for a beating, Bandicoot.
Alright, well that was immediate. Good thing I'm playing this on modern. Oops. Alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta hit these 3 enemies at the speaker, but you can't let them hit you. So you just gotta do that 3 times. Oh, and don't get hit by him. Oh yeah, it's much easier if you slide them. So that's all 3. So you took out the speakers, so now you've got to hit the target, but you got 15 seconds to do it. Or else you got to restart the phase.
Stay away from my automatic.
So that's phase 1 done. That wasn't that bad, but now we're moving on to phase 2. So now same thing, you're going to have to hit enemies at the speakers, but now you got to worry about that. So what you want to do is you want to jump over the green ones and you want to slide under the red ones. Alright? And then there'll be the 3 enemies again. As you can see, this boss fight's not terribly difficult. It's just you're going to have to do it a couple of times to get used to what you need to do. And besides, it's the first boss fight, so it's not going to be that... Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, this is fast. One more guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, have the other person come, please. Alright, so the speakers are done. So now we gotta get up to that target again. But this time it's gonna be a little more difficult because now we gotta phase them into reality. So not that hard. So that's phase 2 done. So now same thing, we gotta avoid these things, but they're moving a lot faster now. And again, we gotta hit the 3 enemies back at the speakers. Ooh, this is, you can see, oh boy, I hit it directly. Luckily, you only have to redo each individual phase again if you die, so that's not terribly hard. But I've already, as you can see, I've already died 7 times, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get an insanely perfect relic for this boss fight. You only get it for the main levels. Oh boy, how did I not get hit there? Wow-wee, 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 holy moly. There's just so much going on. Oh, this is going to be a short part unless I die a lot of times, which I already have. But I mean, this isn't, it's so fast paced that you can get it done in like seconds. Oh. Oh, I jumped right into that again, dude. This is a hard phase. First 2 phases were not that bad. This is pretty difficult, bro. I'm so glad I'm playing this on modern because I would have already game overed by now if I was playing this on retro. Oh, I keep doing it. I want to jump around that one, but you can't do it. The worst part is the platform moves. Oh boy. There's just so much. There's so much going on, dude. Oh man, this is... Come on. Come on. Slide under that one. Oh! Slide under those. Oh! Yes, we got it. Okay, so now again we're gonna have to phase the platforms in and out, but now the platforms are moving. And again, you have 15 seconds. Yes, that's phase 3 done. Okay, last phase. Now the platforms are moving. Okay, I should have probably slide jumped there. Oh, I got one of the speakers, but then I got hit. So you should probably follow where this guy goes. There we go. Okay. It's so hard to control Crash because his movements are so much different than they are in the first 3 games. So you have no idea where he's gonna land. Look at all the people in the crowd. They're just like, yeah, this music's so awesome, bro. Alright, we got the speakers. Now it's the final phase. We gotta get to him in 15 seconds. But now we're like way over here, so... I don't know when the timer starts. I think it starts once you get over there. Okay, yeah, it does. Oh. Okay. Come on. We might not do this. Nope. Alright, we gotta redo it. Damn it. That's okay. I knew something like that would happen. We just had to redo that. Oh, we just had to redo getting to him? Interesting. This is a tough one, bro. I wonder if I can just do this. Why didn't I just do that? That wasn't that bad. And we got a trophy, beaten with his own drum. He's like, no, please. He gets blown all the way to the ground.
My beautiful creation.
Oh, what's this? It's another mask. We're about to see our second mask of the game. So once we defeat a boss, we move on to the next area. So we're gonna unlock World 3. And we're gonna meet that new mask, Akano. And actually, if you meet him, that's another trophy. Oh, look at this. It's like a pirate world. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go take a look at this pirate world. We're not going to do any of these levels yet, but as you can see, it looks like there's 1, 2, maybe 3 levels, but we don't know who the boss is yet. But that's interesting. Okay, so that's probably all we're going to get to in this part. I know that boss fight didn't take that long, so I could probably do something else, but there's not really anything else I can do quickly. The only thing that comes to mind is that I could go back into a real grind and see if I can beat the level without dying. But that's about all I can think to do. And then obviously there's also hit the road that I could do without dying less than 3 times. But I'm not sure. I mean, what do you think? Because I know this part didn't go on for very long, but I also want to come back to this stuff a little later, you know what I mean? Because eventually I am going to have to backtrack to all these levels to get all these gems before I beat Neo Cortex at the end of the game. So I can either do that now, or I can do it later, or I can do it now and later. Because the thing is, like, there's no guarantee that I'll go back into a real grind and die less than 3 times. There's a good chance, because, I mean, now that I have all the boxes, I'm not going to have to focus on the boxes, and I'll basically just have it act as a time trial. And then in the next part, what we can do is we can do this flashback tape here, and that'll be a part. And then in the part after that, we can do this level right here called Booty Calls, which it's just a pretty funny name for that level. So you know what? I'm going to at least attempt this. I'm going to attempt to do a real grind dying less than 3 times. Now, in order to get the insanely perfect relic, I would have to die less than 3 times and break all the boxes. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try and beat the level with dying less than 3 times. So let's just do that and we'll call it a part. Because if we do that, we'll get the last gem in this level, which will unlock a new skin for us. So that makes it worth doing. Now, if you remember, this is the first level where we actually use that mask, the first mask, the one that phases objects in and out. So this is our first chance using that. And this level's not particularly hard. It was just hard to get all the boxes. But now that we have all the boxes, dying less than 3 times should be pretty simple. Alright, we don't need to see that again. We will at least get some of these boxes. But we're just going to continue on through. We're just going to ignore those. Ignore all that. Shut up. And we're just gonna basically make this platforming. There we go, we're up to the first checkpoint. Now remember, the sharks are here. Alright. Get that one. We'll get some of these boxes. I think the thing that's going to kill me the most is the objects phasing in and out of reality and these stupid sharks. Shut up. Now remember, hitting that speaker is a trophy. So do that as much as you can. Uh-oh. Yeah, take that nitrous box. I don't need to die to you today. There we go. Yeah, phase that out. Shoot. Ugh. There we go. We're doing pretty good so far. Now remember, this is our first grind rail. I'm not stupid, you're stupid. Alright, so you remember that you need to like go below the thing by by hitting circle. And then you jump with X. That's what's gonna kill me right there. Don't care about the boxes. Alright, we're through all that without dying. We won't be able to get the insanely perfect relic because you gotta do that without dying and with breaking all the boxes. But I'm not doing that. At least not now. I mean, we can do that later on camera or off camera. I feel like this level I could do. The grind rails are going to be the hardest part for the boxes for me, but I think it's possible. Now remember, you want to transfer between tracks by holding a direction and then jumping with X. Hey, that's all Crash does is jump. What are you talking about? Alright. We don't have to do the bonus level if we don't want to. Out of here. Now remember, there's a path over there where there's some boxes. Hey, don't you be throwing that at me. This is a nice change of pace, you know. I'm glad they added the ability to get gems through just beating a level, dying less than 3 times. Well, there's one death. Crap. Crap. That was the worst timing I could have had. I did not wait for the sharks at all. That's gonna cost me, bro. Alright, wait for the stupid sharks. I keep forgetting that there's 2 of them. Alright, I think this is the either last checkpoint or second to last checkpoint. Don't care about that. Oh, this part's gonna suck. Alright. Okay, we're almost done. Actually, this is it. So we got 81 out of 153, but we did it. We only died once. I'll take it. And we unlocked the rocket head outfit for Crash. There you go. Cool. So that's one extra gem we got. That at least gives us a good ending to our video. I'll take it. And then maybe later on we can go back into that other one, hit the road and get the gem there. And that should clear up all the levels so far. Because this level's done, the first level's done, now this level's done, and this level we just have to die less than 3 times. So we're pretty good, and then it's just the relics and the insanely perfect relics. So we're doing pretty good. But that should do it for this part. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new by hitting that subscribe button. I'm currently at 469 subscribers. With your help, we can get that up to 500 and beyond. So subscribe today, then click on that notification bell. Set it to all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, tune in next time where we'll start that third world and we'll do that second flashback tape, which I will warn you is a lot more difficult than the first one. And then I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Let's put that on. Anyway, I guess, yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next part, so I'll see you guys later.